Can all of you imagine one day your family member is involved in a car accident and they had injured badly, which they must get the surgery as soon as possible to survive? When you had arrived at the hospital, suddenly you heard one of the medical staff told the doctors that the surgery cannot be done because their hospital does not have enough supply of blood to do the surgery. How would you feel? You must feel sad, right? So, let's talk about blood donation. Hello, I'm Muhammad Syazali bin Zulkifli, a pharmacy student in UKMKL. The reason why I want to share this issue with all of you is because I have a brother who had been working as a surgeon in Hospital Kuala Lumpur for about 5 years, and I already witnessed people crying for their beloved to survive in front of my own eyes. So, I made an initiative to do several readings about this topic, and today I want to share with you what I have learned. We will take a look at the problem Blood Bank Malaysia facing during this pandemic, the causes that make most of the donors does not want to donate blood or prefer to do it once, and some ideas to stop this problem from keep happening. Let's begin by knowing the problem first. During this pandemic, Blood Bank Malaysia facing an insufficient stock of blood, in which on 10 January 2021, Minister of Health Datuk Seri Dr. Adham Baba stated that Malaysia's blood bank stock has seen 40% fall in blood supply compared to previous years. If compare blood stock from March to May 2018 and March to May 2020, we have lost around 44,193 bags. This is not a small amount. What makes it even worse is when government had to implement movement control order that affect the blood stocks because people had to stay at home. Other than that, there was no physical activity that can be conducted, such as blood donation campaign. And closure of the educational institute and employment venues make the blood donation activity cannot be done. Throughout this pandemic, blood bank need a continuous supply of blood donations because red blood cells can only last for 42 days maximum, while platelets can only be kept for 5 to 7 days, and plasma can be kept for years if it is frozen and kept in the right condition. In a week, government required 9,000 bags to over 13,000 bags, and the demand is now higher because number of accidents cases requiring hospital treatment had also seen increases, said Tan Sri Dr. Zulkifli. In order to support the necessity of the hospital for the treatment of the patients, Malaysia need an average of 700,000 blood donors a year to ensure we have enough reserves, said Dr. Adham Baba. Now we know that our blood bank has a facing serious problem, which is insufficient stock of blood during this pandemic. Now, let's look at the causes among the donors. There are few causes that make most of the donors does not want to donate blood or prefer to do it once. This is because majority just want to try and follow their friends. I do not deny that it's a good thing that the donors want to donate blood, but there is a big possibility that they will only donate their blood once. This is because there is one social psychologist from Hamburg State University, Amber Catherine, state that the people around us can influence our behavior, but the behavior just want to try to donate blood will not solve the insufficient stock of blood in a long period of time because they didn't plan to donate blood anymore. When the donors had an experience and do not have friends to go donate blood together, most probably they do not go to the nearest medical center to draw their blood. Secondly, it's because people scared of needles. Scared of needles also can be called as trypanophobia. There was an extreme fear of medical procedure, which is involved injections or needles. There are also few reasons why someone scared of needles, such as they maybe had a painful experience before, like had to inject for several times because they're having small vein, they make it difficult to draw blood, having generalized anxiety, or have high sensitivity to pain. According to Smith Medical website, that this kind of people will get sweating, nausea, fainting, dizziness, and also heart palpitations, that is feeling having fast beating and pounding heart when they are facing needles. Unfortunately, there are some of the donors cannot donate blood. This is because they do not reach the minimum requirement to donate blood, the World Health Organization (WHO) said blood donor may not have reached the minimum hemoglobin level, or we call it as anemia, to donate blood. This is because if the donor donates, the donor itself will be harmed because the donor will lack of healthy red blood cells, which are needed to transport oxygen to the whole body. For your reference, the minimum hemoglobin level for women must be 12.5 grams per deciliter, and the minimum hemoglobin level for men must be 13 grams per deciliter to donate blood. For people who have HIV, having cold or other infection, they were not allowed to donate blood because it will harm the blood recipient, and because the blood itself had a virus that may transmit from the donor to the patient. That is why WHO only want people that has a good health to donate blood. After we know the causes among donors, firstly we should solve the causes to resolve the problem. So to resolve this issue from keep happening in this country, we need to take an action by donating our blood. Firstly, you must know that one person can save 3 lives. This is because each unit you donate, there are around 473 ml, can be divided into 3 primary components that are red blood cells, plasma, and platelets. These 3 components was very important in human body to keep our body in a healthy condition. Dr. Noor Afrina, a medical doctor from Hospital Kuala Lumpur, said that red blood cells have a lifespan of about 122 days in the body, which then they will die and be replenished. Instead of letting it die, donating it can benefit other people by help to save lives. By donating our blood, we didn't know who we saved, and the recipient also didn't know the donor. They didn't know all things this make us superheroes. This is because did you ever see any superheroes in the movie shows who exactly they are? Hence, we should volunteer to donate blood. This is because to achieve the sustainability of blood, it should start from ourselves to donate blood voluntarily without anyone forcing you. A stable base of regular voluntarily and unpaid blood donors can ensure an adequate, reliable and safe blood supply. These donors are also the safest blood donor group because the incidence of blood-borne infection is the lowest in this group. And do not worry, even though you are volunteering, but you still can get the benefits from the government, such as free outpatient treatment and medical treatment if you donate blood once. If you become a regular blood donor, you can get free first-class ward for about 10 years and eligible to receive a second-class ward for entire life after ending the 10 years of first-class ward term. Interesting, right? Next, for people who is scared of needle, you can try to relax by empty your mind and do not think about or imagine about the needles. You also can keep yourself distracted by listening to music or watching movies. Through this way, it can be a little bit of help to make you forget about the needle and the pain that you feel. Now, you know the solution that you can do to start donating your blood from now on. In conclusion, donating your blood is a noble thing that can save thousands of lives who need to survive, and it also can make you healthier by reducing the risk of heart attack and strokes. Remember that you may find yourself in the same predicament in future, so make an effort and donate your blood today. So from now on, let's donate our blood and be the regular blood donor to save millions of lives. You can donate your blood at the government hospital as shown in the slides. That's all from me. Thank you.